Hey, hi. Sorry. Sorry, I took a little bit longer to start. The fucking capture device didn't want to capture. So, yeah, hi. Let me check the sync of the game real fast and we can properly start the stream. I haven't gotten rid of a bunch of emotes of games that we are not playing anymore. I I might bring back the Alan Wake emotes for the Alan Wake 2 playthrough, but I still don't know when I'm going to play that. Um, I was going to check the sync of this. So right. It is in sync. Okay, let's go. I know that my T-shirt. I forgot to get rid of the redacted emote, but I don't care. I'm sick. Okay, cut me some slack. Thank you for reminding me, Riku. I might leave the redacted emote just because I like it, and it has become such a meme. But yeah, no, the service weapon and the flashlight, the thermos, the fucking hotline, all that was really a part of Control slash Alan Wake. So I'm getting rid of those to make new emotes, and we will need them eventually. And yeah, ignore that my T-shirt says that I'm allergic right now. It's not the allergies. I caught a cold and I am feeling like shit. Hence the stream being a shorter one. I didn't want to save. I wanted to go back to the game. What did we do with this? Did we briefcase? What? It's these dad's briefcase. That is a handful to fucking say. These dad's briefcase. Jesus Christ. There is an old notebook. Read the notebook again. Was the notebook the thing where he... Yeah, the notebook was the thing where he said that he was too poor to provide for his kid. Okay. Another key too. Startup key for the another found in a briefcase hidden in a hidden room. That's looking for this. The pattern on it looks like a crack. It looks like a brain, but if you say so, kid. Especially if you overlay the pattern with the other one, it looks exactly like a brain. And the third one is one floor below us. We have a bunch of pictures. Did we read the last memory we found? Yeah, it was like memory 10, right? Changing mood, and he mentioned that he wanted to take in carpentry. Yeah. Do we have something new from Thomas? Oh, the picture. Probably. Yeah, I think the only new thing for Thomas is the picture. That when he was little. The journal helped Dee remember. In his journal, Wells wrote that Thomas was sweet and honest. I guess the sweet part of him never changed. Okay, so the only thing that changed is the picture. I wish it would mark, like, it would put like the orange circle on the part that has changed, either the text or the picture, because sometimes I don't know. Hey, back to it, I guess. How are you all doing? I hope you're all having a nice day. I was certainly a lot worse yesterday. I felt like shit yesterday. I couldn't do anything the whole day, but today I'm feeling much better. Also, the game seems to be chugging a bit, so I'm going to save, close, and reopen the game. Because it's true that it has been open, even though the console was resting, it has been open for quite a while. It has been open for a couple of days. Technically 4 days. So I'm going to close and reopen, and hopefully that will refresh it. Mostly fine? Nice, nice, nice. Hopefully by tomorrow, the day after, I will be feeling much better. And not like this cold is ripping my lungs out. Luckily, I don't have a fever. It's just like your average cold bullshit. Sneezing and feelings, feeling bad in general. I have been a lot worse. It's just really annoying. And yesterday I had the whole stuffy nose, but your whole face hurts, so you cannot focus on anything because of, you can feel the mucus behind your face. It sucks. Please don't start from beginning. Take me to the main menu. Don't do that. Can you go to the main menu? Hey, Yusei, how are you doing? Ah, back to it. I love that running animation. ¿Estás jugando Another Code? Yep, seems to go better now. Mola, mola. Yo todavía no he jugado tampoco. Yo no jugué nunca en su momento el de la Wii. Así que le tengo bastante ganas. Okay, nothing here. Sofa! You can find comfy seating in every corner of this mansion. Someone was living the dream. Someone was living the dream indeed. That looks super safe. Painting of a full moon. This painting of a full moon is so pretty. It almost has a fantastical feel to it. It has an almost fantastical feel to it. That's a bunch of broken windows and a super not safe floor. Floor here is in terrible shape. Right, be careful, Ashley.
Yeah.
I love how they use a ladder as a bridge. It's clearly a ladder with a bunch of planks in it. Okay, I don't have the key for this room.
I can't get it open.
No shit, Ashley.
What is it, Dee?
I'm scared. Just all of a sudden.
Ghosts can get scared?
We need to go. I want to go. Now. Far away from here.
Okay, sure. Let's get out of here.
Okay, so in this direction, the direction we were going? Or where we came from? There is no another key on this side of the door, is it? Girl, you have like one focus. For once you like focus on a fucking thing instead of exploring. Base is pretty dirty, can tell. Can tell what? Extremely dirty. We could check the backlog, Alphonse. I can tell what the design on it is. I forgot about the design, the fucking backlog. Okay, basement. Creepy basement. That's not good. Kitchen? Kitchen. Neat. Wow, thank you for showing me the origami crane. I wanted to make an origami crane emote. In fact, I had like 3 emote ideas, but I couldn't make the third one.
In here. They must have had a fancy chef. Just being in here is making me hungry.
Still, I'm kind of happy with how
just remembered something.
How the emotes look.
We had turkey the first time I came to this island.
Turkey?
Smile
Now
doesn't
I'm
read
hungry
that well
jealous.
because it's a bunch of like light colors, so the smile is a bit hard to read. But hey, lurking and watching. Oh, thank you. Shouldn't you be streaming? Are you playing your own game? Careful for your voice. I finished. Okay. First of all, I am not too loud. Second of all, fuck the neighbors. It's only 8 p.m. Okay? They can complain after 10 p.m. Before they can't. And you were being louder than me before, so chill. Why is it not scanning this one? Did it scan it already? It did scan it. Okay. Coffee preferences? I know you are not loud. It's because you're ill. Oh, okay. No, I'm taking care of my voice. Don't worry about it. If I cannot, the good thing about this game is it has a lot of voice acting, so I don't have to read everything. So don't worry about it. Coffee preferences. Oh. It would be impossible for me to live in this island, let alone carry out my research, without Bill's support. Since I'm ostensibly dead to the world, he regularly visits from the mainland to deliver goods critical to my survival, such as coffee. It's crucial to my ability to unwind. However, the instant coffee Bill provides is not to my taste. I believe coffee must be brewed from freshly ground beans. On one hand, you're fucking right. On the other hand, beggars can be fucking choosers. You are dead, so don't worry about your coffee. I pressed him to get me some whole beans, and several weeks later, my wish was granted. He presented to me a single bag. Needless to say, I headed out straight for the kitchen and began preparations for brewing the perfect cup. But there is not a single coffee grinder in this whole mansion. And so I now realize the error of my ways. My folly was not requesting a coffee grinder along with the whole beans. But as I sat sipping my instant coffee, it occurred to me there is no shortage of tea sets, teapots, and the like the teapots and the like decorate countless shelves in the mansion. No coffee and unacceptable, no coffee grinder. He didn't have coffee grinder, but he has coffee. Much like Sayoko, the people who live here must have been fans of black tea. My late wife was practically obsessed with it herself. She chose not only her tea leaves and cup, but also the temperature of the water based on her mood of the day. I suppose we all have preferences, and I'm sure that also is the case with the individual members of the Edward family. I wanted to make this for the Valentine's merch, but one of my fucking love languages towards my friends is learning their coffee taste, like how they like their coffee, and I try to remember it as best as I can. Sadly, since I don't talk about coffee and I don't get to make coffee for my friends that often, I don't remember it that well. I should probably write it down, but I tend to like to know how my friends like their coffee so I can make it the best I can. I know how Nea likes her coffee. I make her coffee every day, so I know how she likes her coffee, and that's good enough for me for now. Seems to be empty.
What?
Looks like a sturdy box. Did they carry ingredients in it?
Huh.
The fridge is gigantic. It's like a grocery store on its own. Is it like a grocery store on its own? It seems like a normal size for a fridge. I mean, a bit thick on the sides, but it doesn't seem that big. I mean, maybe she grew up on a small apartment with a really small fridge. That would make sense. There are some kitchen tools on the counter. A stool. This stool must be for when the cooks need a break. Looks like a little wobbly. Maybe your father made it?
Huh.
Also, how are you doing, Pig? There are so many different kinds of tableware here. So many. They must have a guest all the time. Same? Too many plates and tea sets to count. It's an old model, but it's obvious that it should be big. Yeah. But what I meant is that my fridge is not much bigger than this. Like it's slightly smaller, but not in height. Like my fridge is as tall as this, but not as thick as this. So it's not that big of a fridge, especially given that it's like 100 years old. Well, 60 years old. There are too many plates and tea sets to count. Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, I was bringing me paper towels in case I sneeze. Oh, she's a sweetheart. Large kitchen sink. Dirty cups and dishes are scattered all around. What the fuck is that thing? What is that specific thing? Is that like a trash disposal? That you can like open the thing and trash goes down? Huh, that's weird. Greg! Raid alert! Raid alert! Hey! Hi! This is a raid! This is a raid! Look at this! This is a really nice raid. Go follow it! Go follow them! Look at these cute raiders! Look at these raiders! This is a nice raid! Go follow this channel! They are raiding us! Say hi! Say hi! Follow the channel! Go follow the other channel! Follow the raid! Hi! Bye! I should probably remake that shit so I'm not like slouching all over the place, but yeah, go check Greg's channel and I hope you enjoyed Lego Batman. I have been thinking about playing the Lego Star Wars games, but I'm not a big Lego fan, so I am still thinking about it. 100%ed it? Jesus Christ, Greg. Nice. For the second time, you must really like it. Because they needed more stoves than most people make all their food. Doesn't seem usable now. How did Dad make his food? Cold? Sandwiches? Wee. Sorry, I'm not talking a lot. I'm sick. A recipe.
Hmm?
Looks like a recipe for a wholemeal turkey birthday cake. Oh, that's what I ate. It was so delicious.
Huh.
Oh, so jealous. Yeah, 60 fucking years ago when you died. Jesus Christ. Already did it on Steam, and since I had streamed the first and the second Lego Batman, I thought it might as well do it again, but on PS5. Ooh, neat. This is a nice oven. I bet they bake cakes and stuff in it. Jessica bakes me a birthday cake every year. Gotta make sure we get to keep that tradition alive this year. Yeah, gotta make sure that Jessica bakes a cake in this fucking place. I'm sure she would love that. Especially now that she's missing, right?
A family used to gather
Derek.
around this table to eat together. What's that?
Bringing up any memories, kid? That on the table that looks like blood or wine. It's wine. Okay, thank God it's wine. I thought it was blood. Me seeing the wine. So fancy. Yeah. More fucking chocolate. Who keeps leaving almost who's not unfinished? Who takes a bite of a fucking chocolate bar and leaves it all over the place all the time? That's the second one we find like that. Slowly. Greg, stop leaving chocolate bars all over the place. That's how you get ants. Do you want ants? Is that what you want? Because that's how you get ants. Let me know if you see the paper crane. I think I just saw. No, I didn't. But it's so I have a snack on every room. Oh, that's a good idea. Also, paper crane. A canned goods life? No. Are you surviving on canned food? Oh my god. Living on this island presents many challenges, not the least of which is keeping myself fed. I didn't used to be a picky eater, but oh, how that has changed. After years of subsisting on nothing but canned food and emergency rations, I have grown so tired of the same flavors day after day. It's becoming harder and harder to choke the food down. I have been there, my dude. I have been eating canned food and like fucking microwave shitty food for so long that now that I get to cook my own fucking food, it's like, oh, thank God. It's a simple dish, but it's better than whatever I have been bullshitting for 7 fucking years. Like, oh my God. So much better to cook a simple dish than to eat something from a can every fucking day for 7 years. How the fuck did I survive that? And then, like Deus Ex Machina, I happened upon some fishing gear left in the kitchen. It looked like it had some life left in it, so I decided today was the day I catch my own food. But no matter how long I waited by the water, not a single bite. Nature is cruel and unforgiving in its lessons. So in the end, I carried my empty bucket to the mansion and plated the usual canned meal of fish preserved in oil that smells like aluminum. Tasty. Can't wait for the day I can laugh about these fishing mishaps with someone else. It's such thoughts that make me long for a table piled high with home cooked meal shared with Sayoko and Ashley. P.S. My 3 favorite canned meals are corned beef, chili beans, and clam chowder. The chili beans have a really nice spice to them. I love how he mentioned that he hates canned food, but he was like, okay, but if I have to choose a favorite, these 3 are the ones. That's really good. That's really good of him. Those ashes seem kinda recent. The fireplace is piled up with ashes. Yeah, they do look recent, so. Cluttered table. The tablecloth is stained with wine. Let's hope it's wine. These papers are all scattered. What happened here?
What happened?
She said the thing. I'm a lurk and do stop and relax. Enjoy the lurk. At least it's not ultra process. Maybe. Could be worse. Using the another theory, we are building a device capable of controlling memory. Once it's complete, we believe it will be a useful aid in supporting people with emotional trauma, like that sustained from an accident or war. Or just a shitty family in general that has fucked up your memory for life.
Oh.
This is on the another. Was that arguing about this with someone? There is more things in the table, girl. Is that all you're going to get from that? Oh, okay, you're going to ignore the cup and the chocolate? There's a coat on the chair.
Hey.
Someone left their wallet conveniently on the floor.
Huh?
Wow, really? Are we going to ignore the coat? Wallet it is.
I wonder who left this lying around. Is that Mom? Looks like a newspaper clipping. But what's it about?
Scientist's inexplicable death. On the 25th at precisely midnight, Dr. Sayoko Robbins, 28, she was younger than me. Oh my god, I'm feeling old. A researcher at JC Valley was found dead in her home, having suffered a gunshot wound to her chest. Her daughter, Ashley, 3 years old, was found in the closet close to where her mother's body had fallen. The child was unharmed. The scene was discovered by Dr. Sayoko Robbins' husband, Dr. Richard Robbins, 30 years old. The police took him into custody as a suspect for questioning.
What? Mom was murdered? And Dad was a suspect? Was Jessica hiding this?
At least Ashley didn't remember anything. She is starting to remember now. That's what the game is about.
The another.
What did she just say? Sorry. I'm not giving you the another. Okay.
Mom.
Thank God we have the backlog because I was talking over that.
Is something the matter, Ashley?
No. It's nothing.
I know he's a ghost from 67. He died on 67. And he was like poor when he was a kid. But it would be a fucking shame if Dee was illiterate. Like, having a father that came from a rich family and that wanted to be a writer. Could you fucking imagine if Dee didn't know how to read or write? Like, that would be such a fucking shame. Like, I know he was poor. Like, he was raised poor. But your father was a writer. Please tell me you know how to read. A newspaper from 11 years ago, found in the dining room. It says that mom, something, was murdered and dad was a suspect. Can we turn it around? There's something on the other side, but it's so blurry that God knows what it is. Okay, what do you have? More info on Sayoko. Okay. I found a picture of me as a baby, blah blah blah. Who's gonna tell me I can have the only picture of my mother I have ever seen? I love that now it says the Robins in here. It says the Edwards in here and the Robins in this one. I don't think it said Robins before. Who's that lady? Oh, she's beautiful. I wonder who she is. I guess Dee should know. This plate has a picture of a lake or something. Plate is dirty. I can tell what the lake might be.
Huh?
Another plate with a picture of a bird. It's really dirty. And a decorative vase painting. Okay, anything else in here that we might want to check? No? Well, out we go.
What's this room?
That's the bar room? They even have a full-on bar? Jesus.
The lounge. It's where Father used to drink.
So your father was a bit of an alcoholic.
The next another key is in here.
Yeah, the next another key is in here, but so it is the paper crane. So let's start by that. And found it. Beep, beep, beep. off-putting radio. Being alone is more than just being lonely, it's a chance to notice something new. If you close your eyes and listen on this abandoned island, it's not silence you will hear. The island is overflowing with the melody of nature. The crashing of the waves, the rustling of the trees, the howling in the wind, the chirping of the birds, the sounds of nature harmonize into an entire symphony. Listening to it, it has become a joy. Favorite tune of Tony, I wanna be an alcoholic. Jesus Christ. Speaking of music, I am reminded of the radio I found last night in the lounge. No matter which channel I change it to, it plays the same song, and when I try to adjust the tuning, it emits nothing but static. Faced with no other recourse, it turned it off before finishing a late dinner in the dining room. But the moment I stood to leave, the radio turned itself on and resumed playing the same song. Well, fuck me, that sounds creepy at all. If I was in an abandoned mansion and I turned off a radio that only plays one song and the radio turned itself on again, I would run the fuck away, kid. I wouldn't stay there. I was so surprised I dropped my plate. I bolted back to the room and leapt into my bed, where I spent the rest of the night hiding under the blankets. That was a stupid fucking choice, kid. I didn't sleep a wink. As a man of science, I know I should seek a logical explanation for phenomena beyond my understanding. And generally speaking, I should seek to be braver. But this was so off-putting that I simply can't bring myself to seek either. So it's times like this where I could use some liquid courage. It looks like I may never get over certain fears, Sayoko. Jesus Christ. Well, that's fucked up. Hey, let's go to this mansion where I'm completely alone and there's a weird radio that plays ghost music.
Amazing.
Are all these bottles alcohol? Yes. Because they had a problem, like a big one. The radio? Glasses? Not the radio. God damn it. There's a static coming from the radio.
Oh, it's the radio. It's not tuned to anything.
Was it you,
Oh.
the...
I can.
What's up?
Was
I
it
can
you
hear
playing the music?
mixed in with the static.
Really? Huh. I can't hear it.
I can. And I've heard this somewhere before. Can you help me hear it more clearly? Please?
Maybe if I tune it.
It's puzzle time. Okay, the meter.
Huh.
I wonder if the dials will move the meter.
Huh?
There are numbers on this one. Yep, this is the frequency, this is the intensity, and these knobs control the volume, intensity, and frequency. Kid, you should know how a radio works. You are from the same year as I was born. Jesus, we are both the same age. Looks different than the others. Try tuning the radio to remove the static. Rotate clockwise. Okay, this is the frequency and I cannot do much else with frequency. I need volume. This is not the volume, this is the intensity of the signal. There you go.
Oh.
The static's gone. I can hear the song better now. Can't you? I want to hear it a little better though. Let's get it to a good spot. Now we have to take the frequency, kid.
I know this song. It's what we played on the piano earlier.
I remember it now.
And why is it
The
playing that?
Miracle of the Blue Moon.
What?
It's the title of the song. It was quite popular, long before you were born.
Oh.
Father loved this song.
It was quite popular
Can
in
I
the
listen to it
40s.
for a moment?
Of course.
I mean, maybe the 60s. He said long before you were born, not long before he
Aw,
was.
it ended.
Did he die on 57 or did he die on... What year did he die
What
on?
the?
Hey, look, it's the
in
chip.
another key.
Hidden in the radio?
Which song?
I'd
Miracle
never
of
have
the Blue
imagined
Moon.
that.
I don't think it's a real song. I think it might be a music they made for the game. Recognize another key. Installing. Installation complete. All another keys installed.
That's the third one.
So you found all three.
I hope Dad will be happy.
I'm sure he will be.
Let's take the keys to him. He said he'd be waiting in the foyer.
I still don't trust him. Glasses. These glasses are all cloudy. Yeah. I wonder if polish will help. I mean, yeah, they are good glasses, they are good material, but you will have to clean the fuck out of them and then polish them. Yep, made up? Okay, I thought so.
Hmm?
This bottle is open but not empty. Was it opened recently?
What?
There's something in the glass. Phew, what a smell.
Dad?
I wonder if Dad likes stuff like this. It feels weird that she doesn't understand anything about her dad after reading the fucking journals that he has been leaving behind.
Huh?
This big sofa isn't dirty unlike the other ones.
Wow.
The cushion looks soft. Seems like a comfy chair to sit in. I love to sit in a chair like this with a nice cup of tea. Another chair. Okay, nothing else in here. Map. Enough pots to feed an army. Must have been lonely eating here. Dining room. Are these old bottles even good anymore? Don't worry about it, kid. Nothing on the underground. Secret room in the study. Fireplace, hidden door. A room that the kid didn't want to visit because he was scared of it. And to the foyer. There's a lock on the door.
Oh.
I can unlock this. Door opened. Well, time to move on with the story. I didn't check the fucking another thing on
I wonder if Dad found Jessica.
the thingy.
There he is.
Dad! Did you find Jessica?
No, not yet.
Oh.
More importantly, did you find the another keys?
Sure did. Check it out.
More
I found all
important?
three. Excellent
More
work,
important
Ashley.
than finding Jessica? Yeah, not creepy at all.
Now hand them over.
Wait.
The keys. Now.
Hey, Dad? Let's go look for Jessica first. We can go together.
No, restarting another comes first. Give me the keys, Ashley.
Okay. If you say so. But I wanted to ask you a few things first.
Things? What things?
I was so young when you left. I can't even remember you. I know nothing about you, Dad. I just like to talk, you know? Like we're a family.
All right. But be quick.
Oh, okay. What should I ask first?
But Jessica, yeah.
Can't decide. There's too much. Jessica, another, this weird old mansion, and... that newspaper article.
He really is super sus. Okay, let's start with the important one, Jessica.
Aren't you worried about Jessica? You said you'd go looking.
I did. And I will find her. Once we've finished activating another.
So we have the keys. But what is another anyway? You said another is something that might heal people?
It is exactly that. And the secret of another is that it alters memories. That's how it can heal people, by adjusting or removing painful memories. We could even cure PTSD.
You don't
With
have
this
to adjust
machine,
or
we can
remove,
read
just
and
make
write
people
directly
deal
to
with
the
them,
brain's
not
neurology,
hide
like
them
it's a
or
hard drive.
alter them. That doesn't sound ethical.
It's a waste of time explaining something you can't understand.
Also, you are a bit of a fucking rude bastard.
I don't understand the details, but it sounds amazing.
Amazing. That's one word for it. So amazing that your mother dedicated her life to its research.
Her life?
She believed that another was... She believed it was worth protecting at all costs. Come along, Ashley. I'll show you another. It's a
Is it
grand
in the
piece of
basement?
work left behind by Sayoko.
Is it in the fucking basement? Fucking weirdo.
I don't know if I want to see it. When I was hunting for the keys, I found this newspaper article.
Article? What article?
It says,
Oh, this guy
It
doesn't know
says
how
you-
to read either.
What is it?
it says you're a suspect in Mom's murder.
He's an illiterate scientist.
Oh. And just where did you find that?
It was in a wallet I found in the dining hall.
I see.
It says you... The things in this article are just...
Can you remember what happened that night?
sort of. I dream about it, but...
Tell me about the dream.
I'm 3 years old. I'm crying in a closet. And then someone says my name.
Do you know who it is?
No. That's always when the dream ends.
I wasn't the one who shot her.
Oh. That's... good? That you didn't do it. I mean, it's just... I didn't know she'd been shot. But why? And who?
You knew she
The
has
murderer
been
was
shot.
never
It says so in the article.
Ugh.
The article clearly says bullet wound in the fucking
When all of
chest.
this is over,
Yes, what?
Did she fall on the bullet?
when this is over, me and Jessica and you, we can go home. Together. Right?
As long as we can complete another, yes. What is it?
I know another was an amazing achievement. And maybe it can help heal a lot of people. But Another is the reason Mom was killed, right? I guess that freaks me out a bit. I just want to live a normal life with you, Dad. That's all. So let's go find Jessica and get off this island. All three of us. I think we need to prioritize finding Jessica over your experiments with another. She might be in trouble. Please, Dad?
No!
What?
Ashley? Completing another was your mother's greatest wish. I can't leave this island without finishing our work.
But, Dad...
I must finish another.
Dad, forget about it! Another isn't as important to me as you! Please, just come home with me and Jessica!
If you find Jessica.
That's enough out of you!
Emphasis on the if.
Why don't
Because
you
Jesus
listen to
Christ,
me?
she has been missing for a while now.
I don't have anything else. Another is all I have left.
That is like the weirdest fucking moment to get a flashback.
Why don't you listen to me?
Revolver Ocelot?
I'm nothing to him. Is that it?
I'm sorry I yelled at you.
Are you sure you're
But I
nothing to
need you
him?
to
That the
stop
journal doesn't seem
making more
to
problems
imply
for
that.
me.
The journal
Now
the journal
give me
pieces you have been
another.
finding don't seem to imply that.
Dad.
The fucking timing of the music of Metal Gear Solid
Okay.
3 with the fade to
Fine.
black was
I won't
perfect.
interrupt your time with another anymore. Here they are. Can't do your...
Sorry, I was thinking of the Ocelot thing and I missed a couple of... now give me another kiss. Sorry I yell at you, but I need you to stop making more problems for me.
important research without them. Dad?
I need to go prep another for boot up. Stay here until I'm done with it.
Yeah, I don't think I will.
Dad, he doesn't care about me or Jessica. He doesn't care at all.
Can I kick him in the
That
shin?
man,
Hopefully.
he might be Richard Robbins, Jessica's brother, the person my mom married, but he's not my dad. Someone like that couldn't be. I don't want to be in this messed up place. I want to go home. I want to find Jessica and just go home. Hey, Dee,
I remember, Father.
God,
He
I'm
was
going to kick
killed
his
in
ass.
this mansion.
For real?
Yes. In the Silver Bird room.
Is that room locked? Can we unlock it?
Dee?
That door seems way too fucking new for this mansion. I just did my hand in the hot tea. I have been there. I have been there. So now he not only can like walk through walls, he can also teleport. That's a bunch of wine. That's just a spill wine. Don't worry about it, chat.
Where are you, Dee? What did you remember?
He was killed. In the Silver Bird room.
Dee, what happened in the Silver Bird
What
room?
happened?
I
Sorry.
need to find Dee.
I have a snack right next to it. Did you get the snack soggy? Did that happen? Because I've been there too. Oh my god, that's a bunch of things. I cannot do anything with the another keys. Why is everyone updated? God damn it. Okay, Sayoko. Found a newspaper article about mom's death and it matched up with the scene I always see in my dreams. Maybe it's not a dream at all. The article said that Dad was suspect in the murder, but that can't be right. Until now, I thought I wanted to know everything about Mom, no matter what. Now, I don't know if I want to do this. Dad says he's not the killer, but I don't feel like I can trust anybody anymore. Dad took the another kiss and disappeared somewhere. He didn't seem super happy to see me, even though he's been so long. And he hasn't even looked for Jessica, so I guess the research is more important than either of us. Is this guy really my father? He seems so cold, and I found a newspaper article. Sorry, the fan is hitting me right in the face, and I'm too sick to deal with that. I'm going to move the fan. Give me a second. Oh, much better. So I really don't know what to think. I used the W key to get, I got from that to find the last two another keys in the West Wing. That D helped me solve the moon coin puzzle. D didn't do shit, I solved that on my own, fuck off. I'm so glad he's here with me. Trust your instincts. We figured out that the combination to Thomas's briefcase is Dee's birthday. I was so happy for him, it's proof that his dad really loved him. Meanwhile, as soon as I gave the another kiss to my dad, his attitude completely changed. He disappeared, leaving me all alone. Does that mean he doesn't love me? I have a hard time believing such a cold person is my dad. It makes me wish I never came to this island to begin with. And worry about D. I would love to help him, but I want to go home as soon as we find Jessica. I must have seen just about every inch of this place by now. You really haven't. The map shows that. But still no Jessica. I pushed through my fear of the dark to search the library where all I had was a candlelight to my way. I overcame the soot of a dirty old fireplace to search the gloomy hidden room behind it. And yet my good-for-nothing dad, who said he would be looking for Jessica, does nothing but go on and on about his precious research. He's left me no choice but to keep looking on my own. Jessica, please be safe wherever you are. With this help, I found the another keys, blah blah blah. The bag of his we found in the hidden room triggered lots of his memories. He looked so happy to remember so much about himself and his father. It sounds like Thomas was a really sweet dad who loved his kid a lot. Totally the opposite of mine. He did until he became an alcoholic. The way he talks about the lounge, it sounds like someone that had a drinking problem and you are not paying enough attention, girl. But then again, you are 14, so I can ignore that you don't know enough to fucking get on those cues. I guess Franny and Dee were really close and they played together all the time. They hid a treasure of shells and stuff from the island inside a piano. There were also some drawings on the table in the study that were done in invisible ink. I even found the hidden fireplace room because of a secret note in invisible ink that Franny left for Dee. I'll bet Dee would have liked to know that their fun little secrets would be useful to someone decades in the future. Combination to the log of Thomas's briefcase was Dee's birthday. I think lots of people use a loved one's birthday for stuff like this. but it sure made Dee happy to know that his dad thought of him like a lot. Along with the another key, we found a bunch of stuff that was important to Thomas. He was carrying most of his important things locked behind the birthday of his son. There are lots of strange devices and hidden secrets all around the mansion, like moving bookshelves and hidden rooms. Oh, and the weird door knocker thing too. Yeah, did Lawrence build all of this to make Henry and Thomas happy? If so, he was an awesome grandfather. Maybe he was a fucking paranoid bastard. That's why he made a bunch of puzzles. Not to make the kids happy, but to keep the workers away from the mansion. Now what I wanted to do.
Come to think of it,
Bookshelf I closed so I can get up there. Oh, the bookshelf closed behind us. That's right. I have to go the longer way around. Oh my god, is his name Richard? I just noticed something. His name is Richard. He's literally a dick. He's literally a dick. Oh my fucking... I really hope they didn't choose that name on for that purpose. What does it mean? Oh, that he's an asshole. Dick is the shorter version of Richard. Okay, that goes to the foyer. That goes outside, but we are looking for D.
This must be the Silver Bird room. Won't open. Must be locked. Dee, are you in there? Call out if you can hear me. Guess not. But I really thought he would be. Maybe I can peek through the keyhole. I knew it! He is in there! Dee! It's me! Dee!
The
won't
only
look at me.
D I know is Richard
He's
D.
just
James.
staring at the floor.
Aphex
What's
Twin?
going
I
on
don't
with
know
him?
who that is.
Why won't he just talk to me? Something must have happened. What should I do? Maybe he remembered something really traumatic.
The
I need to get in
one
there.
that I knew that from is
But how can I
Dick
get the door
Grayson
open?
from Batman, the
Where could the
first
key
Robin.
be?
His name is Richard Grayson. Sorry, Ashley, what were you saying? You need to find the key. Okay. Where the fuck would the key be? There are places we haven't checked, so should probably do that. No, that goes back to the fireplace. This door is still locked, isn't it?
Nuh-uh.
Should stay inside the mansion for now. Okay. Don't think that goes outside the mansion, but if you say so, kid. No good, it's locked. Does this lead to the foyer? I might be able to open the door from this side.
Oh,
I can unlock this. Sorry, my throat is not super good today. Oh no, it's a pillar. These pillars look like real marble. And if they are, they must be expensive as shit. If that's not just like a marble covering for a stone pillar, that's really expensive.
huh.
It's locked. That must have gone through here. Well, that looks like a really weird fountain.
Whoa, this garden's seriously awesome. Look at all these flowers. Has Dad been taking care of these or
Look
something?
at all those chickens.
Nah, no way. He's too into his lab to take care of flowers. Nah.
Whatever, that's not the most important thing right now. I need to find a key. We heard something about a key thrown in the fountain, so
yeah.
we should check that. Franny's mom's letter mentioned a fountain. I'm coming, D. Yep, Franny's mom's letter. Thank you for reminding me. Blah, blah, blah. I saw how you threw the sprout key into the fountain. Okay. Sprinkler. I wonder if this sprinkler is watering the flowers. I mean, seeing the good state the flowers are on, yeah, probably. But again, if no one has lived here like for 60 years. Just realized how tired I am. That bench is looking pretty tempting.
Nah.
No, I have to get back to the... I love how she says, nah. That's a really 14-year-old reaction. That's, well, what the fuck? Not 14-year-old. I do say nah like that a lot. Pigeon! Switching device. What the heck is this? Has a lever, so it must do something. Another bench. More birds. Bird up. There's a sprinkler. That kinda looks like a valve more than a sprinkler, but yeah. A golden hummingbird. No, that is a valve. The other thing is a sprinkler. Okay, let's try and do the puzzle so we can start activating everything else. An all water pressure gauge. Still, does it still work? There's an all water pressure gauge installed next to the fountain. The water is so dirty. It must have been here a long time since it flowed. I can't look for the key with the fountain like this. I wonder if there is a way to get to clear the water. Should check a little more around the fountain. I was doing it, girl. I was doing it. There is an old valve. Okay, thank you for not doing anything about it. There's a pipe with a lever attached. Can you do something about that? Do we have to use the hummingbird, the golden hummingbird? The water in the fountain is dirty. I have to find a way to fix that. Now you care about the water pressure. Is this the water pressure gauge for the fountain? The number at the meter looks like it's at 0, so... Does this handle move? If I was able to do something with this, I might be able to make the water come out of the fountain. First I should get a good look at it. Puzzle time! Maybe by turning this handle the water will start flowing. Not a drop. I wonder what the water pressure is like. Maybe you have to, first of all, open the valve.
Maybe.
Bet this is the main valve. We should take a closer look at this.
All right.
Okay, let's give it a turn. Ding!
Yes.
Okay, water's coming out. But nothing from the fountain. How the fuck are the flowers like this if the valve was closed? Switching device. Move it. Okay, that stops the sprinklers.
Oh.
That stops those sprinklers, but not all of them. The water pressure seems to have gone up. Let's try the lever.
Oh.
Oh! Is there another lever somewhere? Benches. There is one in there. Oh! But the fountain still doesn't move. The pressure is not enough.
Ah.
The needle on the meter has moved when the water stopped. Maybe the water will come out of the fountain if I raise the water pressure more.
All right.
Okay, I should stop the other sprinklers too. There is no sprinklers going. Oh, the side ones. How do we stop those? Can you close the sprinklers on their own?
Huh.
There's a handle on the sprinkler. Okay.
All right.
So it was a valve. It wasn't just a sprinkler, it was a valve to close the sprinkler or open it. Let's hope the pressure of the water is not too high and it doesn't like explode.
All right.
That is almost on red.
Come on. I did it.
That shouldn't clear the water like that. That should, if no one has touched the fountain in like
knew that would
60
clear up the
years, I
water.
don't think the water should clear it like that.
I should be able to spot the key now. So where are you?
Don't see any keys inside the fountain, so it probably is in the upper
Should
part
be
of the
able to
fountain.
find the key now that the
Key is very small, right? What could it be? Oh, well, never mind.
Aha! There you are.
Well, that was fucking easy.
Now I can get into the silver bird room. I'll be right there, Dee.
Can we open that door from this side? Why can you open the West Wing hallway door from the outside instead of from the inside? That doesn't
Yeah.
make a lot of sense. Is there a door to the other hallway? Can we also open it from here? Why are the fucking locks outside on the courtyard instead of, you know, inside? Let's waste some water. Let's waste all the water. Because I'm sure that in an island that's not a problem and water is not limited because you have a desalinization thing. Silver key with a sprout on it. It was hiding beneath the water in the fountain. Its shape is like a different... It's a little different compared to the golden bird's room key. Okay, and that room was upstairs, right? Yes. I need to use the key. Yes.
All right.
It opened. Let's play in the water.
D.
Oh,
There's a
Ashley.
picture of him when he
Are
was
you all
alive.
right? You disappeared so suddenly. I didn't know what was going on.
The moment I heard your dad's voice, I felt like I was about to remember something. Next thing I knew, I was here. It's like I was summoned.
But why?
I remembered something. I stayed in this room with Father when I visited.
Really?
Wells brought a painting in that day. And he hung it here. He said Uncle Henry painted me.
No.
It made me so happy. I couldn't stop staring at it.
Didn't you have a mirror?
Then
Didn't you
Father's
know
mood
how
got
your
worse
face looked?
and worse. And he kept drinking too. I was so sad to see him like that. So I left. I came back a little while later, and that's when I saw it.
Thomas, why?
Father? Father he was killed. Here, in the Silver Bird room.
Killed?
Was he killed or
You mean
was
your
he
father
the
was
killer? I
murdered
was
here?
getting that he was the killer.
Yes. That's where Father lay as he died.
So that stain on the ground.
Yeah, that's blood.
Oh.
I saw it happen. Father was on the floor, covered in blood. I remember a man standing next to him. There was such shock on his face as he looked at me. I can picture him now. It was Uncle Henry.
What?
I mean, he was holding the gun on the left hand, so that would work with Henry because he was missing his right arm. So
Henry killed Thomas? His own brother?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dee. Why would he? How could he kill his own family? My mom was killed in the same way. Someone shot her. So I guess that's another thing you and I have in common.
yeah, maybe you can see him because you share the same trauma across multiple fucking decades.
Dee?
Yeah.
No. It must suck to have a friend like facing his trauma and
Actually-
not being able to hug them because they are a fucking ghost.
Thank you for finding me. Now let's go find Jessica.
Okay.
I would try to hug him. I would have tried to hug him and I would have fell to the floor like an idiot. And there is the... Not what I wanted to check, but... Sad memories here. Oh my fucking... That note. Sad memories here. A fan after 60 years. Fountain is working, courtyard. Thomas, an aspiring novelist, had several books published after leaving the island. Most of them were not received very well, but the detective novels he wrote under the pen name David Shields seemed to do fairly well. They were published in paperback, but they were far from bestsellers. More than a few of his volumes were cancelled before he even completed them. Thomas never gained notoriety as an author. I only learned from him after coming here. However, as I read one of his novels, I became very captivated by his prose, and now I can say I have read nearly all of his works that can be found in here in the mansion. Thomas passed away 36 years at age 36 after completing a long-form autobiography. I can't help but wonder what sort of adventures Detective Kyle Hyde would have gotten up to? Excuse me, what? Oh, you piece of shit! No, you can't do that. I thought they shared universe. I didn't remember this. I thought they shared universe. Kyle Hyde is a fictional character in the Another Code universe. God damn it! I thought they shared universe. God fucking damn it. Well, I guess we will never see Ashley and Kyle Hyde on the same fucking room. Because they are not... they are... But it's weird. It's weird because Kyle Hyde has a beeper. He has a beeper in his game. So... He has a beeper and there's like TVs and radios. I mean, it's not the 90s, but it's at least the 80s in the game. So it couldn't have been, unless there is two Kyle Hydes. Maybe he got his name from the detective books. Well, we have to play Hotel Dusk now to see the connections. 3 big golden crates. The lid looks too heavy. I don't think I can see what is inside. Bookshelf? There's so many books in here, but they are all covered in dust. Bookshelf is covered in spider webs and the books are filthy with dust. A large table the size of this size with just a single glass on it. I bet it's been sitting there forever.
This is...
Father.
Well, that's a sad memory, as they said before. It's too dusty to see inside. There are 2 upside down glasses. The glass contains wine residue. And a key.
Huh?
What is this key doing here?
D.
Do you know where this goes? Probably the wine cellar. I think I remember seeing Wells use it. So we just got the basement key. That is not really a basement.
D.
So this is what D looked like when he was alive. He's wearing a necktie and he looks kind of nervous. Did Henry paint him from memory or did D pose for the painting? I mean, they had photo cameras back then, so maybe he painted him from a picture.
This is...
These are all novels written by the same author. Did Thomas read all of this? The bed is neatly made. When was it last slept in? There's stains on the floor and things on the floor. Tableware shelved. So much fancy tableware, a lot of alcohol bottles too. And a typewriter. There's a
This
typewriter on
looks like
the
it's seen some
desk.
use.
That was Father's. He used to carry it with him in a big case.
There's a paper stuck in there. Wonder what's written on it.
Oh, he was forging the wheel. He was forging the wheel, and that's why Henry killed him. Or that's what Henry wanted us to think. Upon my death, Thomas Edward is to inherit the entirety of my estate, Lawrence Edward.
This looks like Lawrence's will.
No, that looks like a forgery of the will.
Seems like a pretty important document.
It's not, it's a forgery. It's still literally on the fucking typewriter.
Why was it left stuck in Thomas's typewriter like
Because
this?
he was forging it or he was being framed on forgery. Those are the only two options. I don't think anyone wrote his will on Thomas's typewriter, the sole heir according to this paper. That sounds stupid. So either the son that fell on disgrace and didn't have a fucking cent to his name somehow wrote the will and was the sole heir to the fortune, or he was forging it, or someone framed him for it.
This is...
A hummingbird. Didn't the Golden Bird room have a similar painting? Basement it is. Oh?
Hmm?
What's wrong?
I thought I heard a voice.
Really? Was it my dad?
No, it was
No.
a girl's voice.
It was a woman's voice.
Wait a sec. Where was the voice coming from?
It came from below us.
So the basement? That sure leads 2 floors below. That's not just 1 floor below us, that's 2 floors below us, so... No, that's just 1 floor below us, never mind. You can see the thing, the broken thing up there. Basement?
It's definitely coming from here.
Is anyone there? Please, someone.
Is that...
Nyaranyang.
Now what? It won't open.
You have the key,
There
dummy.
must be a key to it somewhere.
We do have the key. Well, she didn't just disappear. She's handcuffed to the fucking basement.
Jessica!
Also, I should probably close the door with the key that we have so no one gets in while we untie Jessica. That was a short chapter. The Secret of the Edward Family.
Jessica!
Ashley,
Are you okay?
I think so. But I'm dizzy. Everything is foggy.
Because you don't have your glasses.
I'm so sorry I let you go alone. It was selfish. This is all my fault. Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. I'm so glad you're safe.
Handcuffs? No good.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think everything
Found
is
him
foggy
outside.
because she got
I
drugged
was so
or
worried about you.
maybe she got a
Everything
hit to the
suddenly went
head.
Dark. I
Yeah,
must have been knocked
maybe
out.
they knock her out and that's
when I came
why
to, I was handcuffed to this beam.
sounds like a
horrible.
contusion.
Who would do something like that?
Bill?
Bill.
Yep.
Bill did this?
You know about him?
Dad told me.
You met your father?
Yeah. He told me a little.
He was my assistant and is absolutely brilliant. But he betrayed me. He tried to steal the research we did on this island.
Bill tried to steal another?
You knew Bill too?
I did. He used to work with Richard. I never expected him to turn up here. I ran into him right after I left you. He said that he'd take me to Richard. I shouldn't have trusted him. He knocked me out somehow once we got to the mansion.
I had no idea. But wait. Dad said he caught Bill.
Regardless, I'm so glad you finally met Richard.
Yeah. I found him. I asked him about another. And about Mom.
Yeah, no, say this here.
told you
I
what
do
happened?
remember
Yeah.
the story,
We
so
talked about it.
speak your mind out.
So that's my dad, huh?
What do you mean? Where is he?
I was with him earlier. But he went off to do something else.
Do something else? He left you alone?
Yeah. He said he had to go start another. Jessica. About Dad, he definitely cares way more about his research than us.
That's not...
He said so. He told me he has to finish another. For Mom.
Richard said that. Really?
Yeah. Did you know about another?
Not really. Your father mentioned it a few times. Something about using it to save people from painful memories.
Yeah, he told me that too. He said Bill stole the keys he needs to start it. So, we split up. I went looking for the keys while he looked for you. But he clearly didn't find you.
Ashley.
I mean, without the key, he couldn't have found her.
I found a newspaper
So
article.
the project changes
about what
one's
happened to
memory.
Mom.
What if Bill is
It
fake
said-
or planned
It
memories?
said Dad was a suspect.
Your theory is that Bill
the
doesn't
dream I
exist.
always
They
had?
just remember someone called Bill, but
It's
there
about
is
the
no
night
Bill.
Mom was murdered.
Oh, Ashley.
That's why, isn't it? That's why you never talked about Mom or another.
You're right.
Why was Dad a suspect?
Listen to me.
Because the dad did it
Richard
all. That's a
Fine
nice
said
theory.
that. And because he was
That's
at
what
the
we
scene of
call
the
an
crime,
automobile.
he was a suspect.
I mean, it's not a bad theory. It's not a
Right.
bad theory at all.
He kept telling them he was innocent. with no other evidence, they released him. They couldn't find another lead, so the case went unsolved. The false accusations devastated Richard. I confronted him as soon as he was released from custody. I asked outright if he killed Sayoko. He looked me right in the eyes and answered without a hint of guilt. He said, absolutely not.
He told me that too. That he didn't kill her. But
What is it?
he didn't look me in the eyes. It's hard to trust someone who acts like that.
Oh, sweetheart.
I'm just over all this. He isn't my dad. Can't we both just leave here? Together?
Yeah, as soon as you untie
I'll get
her.
those cuffs off you as soon as I can. There's gotta be something I can use around here.
Ashley, wait. Please, give Richard one more chance. He can help.
Why should I?
At the very least, he can get me out of these handcuffs.
But what about you? I can't leave you here. I just found you.
I'll be fine. Now go.
No, I don't
I just
trust-
noticed that I was a really weird 14-year-old because I was
I do.
super into picking locks from
Please, Ashley. Believe
age
in
10
him.
to age 15.
He's my older brother.
So I could have opened
your
those
father.
fucking handcuffs.
Okay?
But I... Okay.
And once we get out of here, we'll go home.
I was able to
Three
pick
of us.
simple door locks, so opening handcuffs
Yeah.
would have been really easy.
You'll be safe here, right? I'll be right
Yeah,
back
no,
with Dad.
where is she going to go?
Yes, I'll be fine.
That fucking smile. Oh my god.
Sayoko,
I am really proud of the
Tucker.
fucking shading I did for that drawing.
please.
It was really hard, and I don't usually do shading or highlights, and I did both for this drawing, and
I'm so
it
glad
barely
we found
reads
Jessica.
because it's a small emote,
Me
but I
too,
like it.
But I don't think she could see you.
She's an adult. I'm used to it by now.
I guess.
More importantly, we can't let our guard down.
You're right. I can't believe Bill did that to Jessica.
Thank you.
But I'll worry about it later. We need to find my dad.
The
Where could he
surprise
have gone?
face was going to
I
be
think he
deep,
was heading toward
but
the
he
courtyard.
uses a bunch of shades of blue that I didn't know how to fucking use. His whole character is like four different shades of blue, and it was hard to draw. So, can we look around this place? Because we just got out without even looking at it. Hey, I'm just looking around for something. No paper cranes. The empty bottles were left behind. This is so dangerous. Something as small as a mouse could knock this over.
Maybe.
Is the barrel full of alcohol? There is so much. Barrels of wine are stuck up to the wall. I mean, you would think if they are aging that wine, it's either wine or whiskey. I would probably bet more for whiskey than wine. Is there no paper crane in this one? It's a bit choppy when you get into first person mode. I have to admit that. Also, the camera speed doesn't seem to... Can we change the camera speed? Because we can change the camera speed on third person, but... we cannot change the camera speed on first person. That's weird. Also, I need a bit more of vertical camera speed. Okay, horizontal is fine, vertical is fine. Okay, this feels a lot better. It still doesn't help with first person. They are missing a Tetris piece. If we put a Tetris piece in there, the whole wall will disappear. That's how it works, doesn't it? Sorry, my brain is not working properly. This cold is really making my brain foggy. I'll get you out of here, Jessica. Okay, we have a bunch of new info on people. Oh, because it's a new episode. Okay. Yeah, my throat is not well right now, so I'm going to have a look around and maybe then. My brain just stopped with maybe then. I don't know what the rest of the sentence was. Wow. Sorry, I think I was going to say that maybe the next stream I will. Hey, it's almost the fucking evening. That's sunset colors, so the probably the boat captain should be around here. Can we go out to the boat captain? Ask him for help? Can we do that?
No.
Nah.
No.
But yeah, I will give it 10 more minutes and call it a night. My brain is messy as all fuck. Found Jessica and a hugging picture. Oh my fucking god, look at this. That's so adorable. Oh, that's so fucking cute. That's a really nice picture. Oh. Okay, we're way too technology advanced door.
No good. It's locked.
Ashley, look. There's a ladder on the other side of the door.
You're right. Where do you think it leads?
Up.
That's the door to my great-grandfather's room.
I know how to open the room. I just remember how to open the room. I just remember how to open that fucking room. The sprinklers are still working. They look old, but it looks like someone has been taking care of them. Otherwise, they wouldn't be blooming so beautifully. Okay, so we can go there from the upper floor. If we can open the door at least. I really should play this game, the original game, the Nintendo DS version. The door is locked. Okay, so the other side it is. Hopefully the lock will not be outside like in this one, or it will be unlocked. This game is really different from what I remember on Nintendo DS. Like, really, really different. I don't remember all this 3D running. I don't remember if there was like a 3D character on screen. Like, I remember the story fairly decently. I don't remember the gameplay that well. I remember the puzzles, but not the exploring. Hey, look, it was open. I love how they use the going to the basement part to change the skywalks and the lighting. The door is locked. Or it was.
All right.
It opened. Yay. The door is locked.
How can we open it? This design.
The other room's doors had one bird, but this one has two.
If only we had two keys, a golden one and a silver one.
Yeah. Two birds holding a silver and gold clover in their beaks. Maybe the key to this room is...
Now you can combine items. Welcome to the tutorial. You're still in the tutorial. 6 hours into the game, you're still in the fucking tutorial. Congrats. Now you can combine items. That's not how you open the satchel. Well, it's more like a pocket than a satchel. Sprout key combined with golden sprout key.
Yes!
The two keys combine into one. 4-leaf clover key. That's like the clumsiest combining you could have done. That's like really fucking clumsy. I combined the gold and silver sprout keys to make a single key with a 4-clover leaf design. There is some significance to the fact that this key is only possible when you have both keys. Yeah, it's only possible when the two keys work together to open the door. So there was something of importance to them both behind this door.
Maybe the key to this...
No shit, Ashley.
Yes!
Yes! Hey, look, it's the place
Whoa,
where your
check out the
great-grandpa
view.
died.
Where's the ladder? Shouldn't it lead to this room? What's wrong, Dee?
This is my great-grandfather, Uncle Henry, and my father.
Grandfather, do you know who I am?
I remember. My father brought me here.
I remember.
My great-grandfather was asleep in the bed. He was sleeping so peacefully. But as we got closer, he opened his eyes and looked at us. He smiled, but it was sad. Father took his hand and squeezed it. He was crying. That was the first time I ever saw him cry.
Oh, Dee.
We have to track down your dad.
Yeah. Where's the ladder we can take back down?
Probably near the desk. It's probably under the desk. First of all, we have to look around for the... Oh my god, this puzzle! The zootrope! I remember this puzzle! The fucking zootrope was so cool. This whole game was amazing. I have been remembering the zootrope puzzle. I have been remembering this puzzle since we started the game. This is one that really stuck in my fucking head. this is one that really stuck in my head, and that I didn't remember exactly when it happened, but I remember this puzzle being part of the game. I cannot fucking wait until we actually do that. Where is the paper crane? Where could it be? Sorry, I'm sniffly. And there is the paper crane. Oh, come on, Richard? In a literal deathbed? Seriously? Disrespectful. The rudeness, Richard? Jesus. I don't have that many cranes left to find. Only like 2 more. Leonard Edward the musician. Lawrence had one child and son named Leonard. Lawrence tried to establish him as a successor, but whether due to a difference in values or something else entirely, Leonard refused to take over the family business. Instead, he chose to leave home and pursue a career as a musician. There was no word on Leonard's whereabouts for a long time. Then one day, he sent his father a letter telling him that he married a woman he met in a bar. Lawrence resented the fact that he had not approved the marriage, so he refused to see his son. They lost touch again after this. Several years passed, and Lawrence received another letter from Leonard. He had 2 sons by then, Henry and Thomas. Although Lawrence finally agreed to see his son, it was too late. Leonard became sick during an epidemic and passed away at the age of 30. A thought occurred to me as I learned these two and how they couldn't connect with one another. In order for a child to understand the motivations of a parent who loses themselves in work, it may be necessary for the child to grow up and become a parent themselves. That's fucked up. That's really fucked up. I wonder if my father thought about Jessica and me as he worked the same way Ashley occupies my thoughts as I continue to work with another. Wow, this bed looks fit for a princess. How luxurious. I've only seen beds like this fancy in pictures or TV. There's a small cabinet by the bed. Wells told me that there is something great-grandfather cherished in this drawer.
Oh.
Oh, you were right. There is something in there. To my beloved father, I ask that you find it in yourself to forgive me for turning my back on the life you had hoped for me in choosing the life of a musician. I left home without so much as a word to you, and was confronted with the cruelties of the world. However, I'm happy that I chose this path for myself. I married and I became a father of 2 children, and now I hope there will be a day when I can return and speak to you, Leonard. It's a letter from Lawrence's son. Looks like he left home. Then the 2 children Leonard mentions must be Uncle Henry and my father. Okay. Yep, there is the trapdoor. The portrait title is displayed beneath it. The 2 return from war.
Huh.
This red pot with a flower really steals the show. He had more success than me. I mean, he could live off it, but did he really have more success?
Darn it.
This is a card you've played is filthy. I can't even tell what the artwork is supposed to be. Can I not look at the painting? No? Okay. These book titles are all way over my head. I wonder if I would understand any of them. I mean, you're 14, you're fine. The title under the painting reads My Son Leonard. This must be Lawrence's son. He must have kept this painting close by so he could always feel his son's presence. Or resent him. Those are the two options.
This is.
Is this a screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, my great-grandfather would watch this in bed. He has such a nostalgic look on his face when he did.
Huh.
Huh, I wonder what he would watch.
Wait,
Please
wait.
don't let it be porn. Please don't let it be porn. This is a movie projector, right? What sort of movies could your great-grandfather even watch on this thing? Flashback.
Wow.
Oh, family memories.
Ashley.
I just remember something. After my great-grandfather died, my father showed me something with this.
Hey.
It was some old footage. It was shots of my father and Uncle Henry playing together as kids. Two of them together.
By the way.
Seems like it made him sad for some reason.
D.
I get that. Okay, there's more things in here that I want to explore, like the desk and read all the things, but I'm going to call it a night. I'm sorry, but my throat is killing me, and I really need to get some more rest. I wasn't as good as I thought I was. But hey, it's been fun. I hope you enjoyed your time with another code, and I hope you're ready for a raid. Let's see who to raid. In the meantime, thanks for watching. If you want to be on the credits like the beautiful people you see in there, you know what to do. Support the channel however you can, and you can do it by subscribing, gifting subs, using beats, tipping on the streams or on coffee. Ay, gifting me something from the throne list. I am really out of fucking breath in a single sentence. Jesus Christ. You can get me something from the throne list or buy merch. The Valentine's Day merch is gone, sadly, but there's still more merch that you can check on the store, and I would appreciate it. And the St. Patrick's Day merch is coming. I am almost done finishing the design, so I'm hoping you will enjoy them. And yeah, you can also be on the credits by commissioning me to edit videos, like Tria Cosmic Garden is in there, or Riku the Dino, Javi, Mr. Big, Yui, or Toki. All those people supported this channel and made this stream the thing that you're watching now. They made it possible. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I will see you on the next stream. For now,